going? This is Thomas again, and I apologize. I haven't done a video for a while. So just been having a lot of stuff happening in my life. We had a baby. We've going in and out of school. My wife just started school, so I'm just kind of really busy lately. But anyway, I wanted to finish up these videos and at least get out there what was left in the ebook. And the last video that was done was the second tips and tricks for immediate addiction control. It was the mental sparring video, which I just watched again. It's actually a pretty good video. I really like that one. So in this one I'm going to go over 3 other techniques, the 3 last ones. Or it looks like I just have... Yeah, there's three last techniques for immediate control, or for things that that will help you in not only addiction but just regular life. So the first one is the countdown, easiest one in the world. You just use the countdown as really a base to jumpstart your next activity or whatever you need to go out and get done. If you need to get to work, if you need to do your laundry or clean your room or whatever. The countdown, because it's so ingrained in our minds, we use it in everything. We use it for really everything out there. Rocket launches, race cars, any kind of race, really. You have a countdown. Even kids' games, they'll start a game with a countdown. So the countdown is effective because it's so ingrained in our society. Really, it's a social thing. It's we use it so much that trigger is already built in. So if you're sitting on the couch, or you want to get up and get doing something, or you have to do your homework or whatever, just start from 3, 2, 1, hit 0, and just make up in your mind. Already know that when you hit 0, you're going to get up and do whatever needs to be done. It's not specifically for something to avoid addiction, but it's something for addicts, because a big part of addiction is being lazy, being bored, not doing anything. So by using the countdown, you'll get yourself back up on your feet, get out the door, go out and do something, instead of just sitting on your couch with your phone in your hand and your dealer's number ready to dial, instead of hitting call, count down from 3 and get up and go do something. So the countdown, yeah, it's effective. The next one is energy basketball. This one is pretty cool. It's got a lot of variations to it. Basically, the energy basketball I described in the ebook is 4 negative thoughts. So say you have constantly you have negative thoughts, like I have worrying thoughts when my wife gets in the car with my daughter and they go off, just have stupid little, hope they don't get in an accident or whatever kind of a thought. And so what energy basketball does is it helps you switch out those negative thoughts for more positive thoughts. And how that works is, the second you have a negative thought, you superimpose that onto a little image of a photograph in your mind. So you have that thought in photo form in your mind. You can crumple it up into a little ball and you shoot it through a basketball hoop in your mind. And when it comes through the hoop, it goes through a transformation. You open it back up, and instead of a negative thought on the image or on the photograph, it's something positive. So that little time, that you take in your mind to shoot it through a hoop gives your mind enough time to come up with a positive thought, and also gives, the reinforcement that that's not a thought that you want. Another one, the one that I've been doing lately, is the big cancel stamp. So I'll have a negative thought, or I'll think of something that, I don't want in my mind, and I'll just take a big red cancel stamp and, stamp the thought. So it says cancel in big red letters across it, and then I'll swipe it aside and replace that thought with a positive thought. So that works really well, and it makes you feel better about the thought too. You just get rid of the thought and you replace it with a good thought, or the opposite thought. The example I give in the ebook is dropping a mug. Okay, so you go and pick up a mug and you suddenly have a thought that you drop it and it shatters all over the floor. Well, instead of doing that, you take that thought, stamp it with your cancel stamp, or crumple it up and throw it through the basketball hoop. And the replacement thought is, instead of you dropping it and it shattering all over the floor, you drop it and you do a super ninja move and catch it really fast. And, oh, look what I did. I'm an ultra ninja or whatever. So that's energy basketball. And the last one is talking to your drugs. So, yeah, the reason I came up with this one is because I noticed that a lot of my friends, a lot of the people I knew, would literally talk to their drugs, like you would have your shot cooking in the spoon and pulling it up in the needle, and you'd be like, literally, come on, come on, come on, come on, oh God, I love you, stick it in your vein, you're like, oh, I love you, or something like that, right? Whatever. People, I don't know how many people actually realize that they talk to their drugs, but they talk to their drugs quite a lot. And so, talking to your drugs, most of the time when people do it, it's a loving relationship. It's like, I love you, oh yeah, let's do this, or whatever. So, with the talking to your drugs technique, instead of, building a relationship like I need you and I love you and, I want you or whatever, you build a relationship of control. So, you get your shot cooked in your spoon or whatever, and instead of saying, oh yeah, come on, get in the needle, or, pull up, hope, or whatever, you say something like, hey, I'm in control here. This is my addiction. I'm in control. You're just a drug, and you get to wait there for 30 seconds. And then you go do something for 30 seconds, and then you come back to the drug. And that establishes a subconscious, basically a kind of a frame of control, where you are establishing in your mind that you are the one in control, instead of this, loving, needy relationship with the drug. You're establishing a hierarchical, I'm the leader here, kind of a relationship. So, those are the last of the tips and tricks for immediate addiction control. In the next video, looks like we're going to actually start getting into meditation practices. This is a pre-meditation checklist and suggestions and warnings. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.